In this video, I'm going to show you a clever shortcut on how to create foreign language subtitles using your existing closed captions. It's better than reinventing the wheel. Roll camera. Hi, I'm Tolis, your multilingual YouTube and video marketing expert, helping you master YouTube for your business so that you can reach more viewers around the world and make an impact. In this three-step process, I'm going to show you how to quickly download an SRT file, transcribe your translated script, and how to add your foreign language subtitles to an existing video on YouTube. Why are captions important, and why should you care? Well, because you need to have closed captions in your native language first, because it's part of the whole captioning process. It may help you get more views, and it's the right thing to do for the deaf and hard of hearing. This makes your videos more accessible, you reach out to new audiences, and it's good for business. Before we get into the three steps, you need to already have added closed captions in your video's original language. Once you've done this, you're now ready to take your existing closed captions and create YouTube subtitles in a foreign language so that you can reach out to even more people in your community or around the world. So step 1, create an SRT file. An SRT file is one of the most commonly used caption file formats. They're plain text files and they're easy to use across multiple platforms, especially if you're repurposing your videos for other social media like Facebook or LinkedIn. Look out for my other videos soon on how to create SRT files for Facebook and LinkedIn videos. The most noticeable thing about SRT files, it's the timestamps. They ensure your captions appear at the precise moment you indicate in your video. They may look a little bit odd at first if you've never used these before, but it's very easy to understand once you become familiar with the format. In fact, once you've downloaded the file, you won't really need to bother with the timestamps at all, just the text. So in step 2 of the process, it's just a matter of filling in the foreign language text by just copying and pasting it over the original text. But first, here's a great tip. When it comes to translations, one of the best translation apps online today that even blows Google Translate out of the water is my newest discovery, which was recommended to me by my Swiss colleague Greg. Come to think of it, now I understand why the email he sent me the other week was flawlessly written in English. Wow, you really gotta love it. The app is called DeepL. It's by far the most intelligent online translator I've come across. I use it all the time. It's completely free and it also gives you options for choosing the most idiomatically correct phrases in the language you want to translate into. With all translation apps, you do need to make sure you just don't go blindly in and take the translation for granted. You should always sanity check it with a native speaker because you want to save yourself the embarrassment. Like the time when I was asked what my star sign was in German, I responded, "Ich bin Zwiebel, I'm an onion." When I meant to say, "Ich bin Zwilling, I'm a Gemini." So let's jump into YouTube Studio and I'll show you how to start with downloading an SRT file from an existing video. Then I'll show you how to use DeepL for translating and transcribing your foreign language text. So the first thing you want to do is go into your Videos Manager. So click on Videos. Select an existing video you want to create subtitles for. And again, this is assuming you already created closed captions in your native language. In this case, I've done so in English. So the next thing you want to do is click on Subtitles. Hover over to where it says Published by Creator under Subtitles. And then mouse over to Actions. And in the drop-down menu, just select SRT and download your closed captions file in SRT form. Okay, so here we are in our Downloads folder, and you can see the Captions SRT file that was downloaded from YouTube. Rename the file, as you can see here, how to add captions to YouTube videos. And then I add EN to remind me that this is going to be an English captions SRT file. Okay, so this is our original file, and this is what you need to always keep in mind and make it visibly so you don't make any mistakes. And so the next thing you want to do is make a copy of the file and rename it. And in this case, I'm going to make subtitles in German. So I'm just going to change the suffix to DE. So that signifies that this will be my German SRT file. The next thing I'm going to do is open up DeepL. And I'm going to simply copy the SRT text. Just paste the SRT, and in a matter of just a few seconds, you've got your translated version in the right-hand side. Now, copy the translation from DeepL, and we're going to paste it into our German SRT file. We're just going to scroll to the bottom and just click on this little icon here and do the same process until we've completely translated the whole text. And once you've done the full text, just save and you're ready to go. So you might ask, why are you resorting to creating an SRT file? Well, the fact is, YouTube only allows you to upload a plain text file in original language only once. If you try to upload your foreign language script, that option is grayed out, I'm afraid. So YouTube only allows you to upload a subtitle formatted file instead. So the simplest thing to do is just download the existing SRT file as I've shown you, because you've already done all the hard work and the timings are already set. Now this can take a little time to do depending on how long your text is, so you need to make sure you allow enough time for this part prior to uploading your video. On to step 3, the final step, dead easy. Upload your newly created subtitles. Simple. So have a last look at your new foreign language SRT file. Scroll through and make sure all the spaces and formatting are correct, because the script and timestamps need to be exactly the same as in your original format here on the left-hand side. So everything looks pretty good, pretty okay. But once you're satisfied with your script, go back to YouTube Studio and click on Videos. Click on Subtitles. Then click on Add Language. Choose the language from the drop-down menu that you're translating your original text to. In this case, mine is going to be in German. Hover over to Add under the Subtitles column. And this is where you're going to upload your newly created SRT file. By default, YouTube only gives you the option of clicking on a subtitles file. So all we're going to do now is choose the new SRT file. Just make sure that the file format is correct. In other words, it has to end with .srt. And then just click Upload. And there you go. You can find all of your captions in your Subtitles Manager. The only last thing that you want to do is just have a quick playthrough. And make sure that all the timings are correct. Invariably with foreign languages, sometimes you need to adjust the timings just to make sure that they are in sync with what's being said in the original language. If something is off, just go to your left-hand side here and just make the adjustments accordingly. So for example, here I could just scrub a little bit to the left and then scrub that one a little bit further to the left so that the timing is actually in sync with the words spoken in the original language. When you're done with that, just click Save. And there you go. You've got your subtitles both in German and in English, your original language. You can repeat the same process for more foreign languages if you like. But if you think this is a lot of work, well, let's be honest, it can be. The best thing to do is outsource this to a professional service. One of the best known services for captioning in the online video space is Rev. They can do all this for you, but there is another clever thing you can do, which may in fact be totally free, and that is leverage your audience and fans and empower them to be part of your video productions. How do you do that? Community contributions. I'm Tolis Dokianos. Subscribe to my channel and I'll show you how to do that in my next video.